Hey, this is Darshan Shanti from darshanshanti.com with your Tuesday transformational tip. We're going to talk today about what you can do to get rid of your excuses. And that's absolutely critical if you want to be happy, if you want to be fulfilled, if you want to have an amazing life, if you want to be healthy, if you want to be successful, if you want to be wealthy. You can't have excuses. And here's one of the ways you can do that. You can take a look at a bunch of people who have every single reason to quit, but don't. Take a look at people like Stephen Hawking, who's like 74 years old now, and has had the most amazing life, even though he can't even move and basically can only blink his eyes. Heck, he turned down a knighthood by the Queen of England. He's written several books. He has a family. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. If you want to watch a wonderful movie about his life, watch The Theory of Everything. You can look at people like Nick Vujicic. Now, don't ask me to explain it, but he's the guy that was born with no arms and no legs. And yet he travels all over the world speaking. Now, how does he do that? Not only that, he's married. And he has kids. He's even driven. He'll play golf. He swims. He does just about anything and everything you can imagine that he or most people would think would be impossible. But he found a way, and he succeeded. He could have used every excuse in the world to be a failure, but he didn't. You can look at people like the Miracle Man, Morris Gibbon. If you want to watch a story about him, just go to the miraclemanmovie.org. Crashed his plane in March of 1981, broke his neck at C1 and C2, and should have been dead. But he's still alive today. He walks, he talks, he does everything, and they said he would never even make it, let alone be able to walk, let alone be able to talk. So you can use other people as an example. And that is just one way you can overcome the limitations and the obstacles in your life and not use them as excuses. Because if a guy with no arms and no legs has no worries, if Stephen Hawking can only blink his eyes, but look at what he's been able to accomplish. If the Miracle Man, Morris Goodman, broke his neck at C1 and C2 and shouldn't be alive for 1 second, let alone be alive all these decades later, what can you do? That's what I want you to think about today. Take a look at those people and look at all the other walking and talking miracles that are. And then take a look at your own life. And if they can do it, then you can too. If they've got no excuses, what excuses do you have? If you can walk, if you can talk, if you've had no adversities, if you have limbs that work, if you have eyes that see, if you have ears that hear. Look at all these blind people. As a blind guy I just saw on the magic show Penn and Teller Fool Us. He's a black belt in karate. He hasn't missed a workout in 42 years. He's completely blind, and he does magic. It's absolutely amazing what you can do if you set your mind to it. And that is what this Tuesday transformational tip is all about. Now I invite you to go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. Just do a search for Darshan Shanti. Click the bell to get updates. Leave me a comment. Give me a thumbs up. This is about you and about the contribution that I can make. And then go to darshanshanti.com. You can go there. You'll get way more information like this that will uplift, inspire, and awaken you to live your fullest potential. You can even sign up for my membership site. So that's it for today's Tuesday transformational tip. Until tomorrow, this is Darshan Shanti from darshanshanti.com.